One of the most encouraging aspects of the survey in this quarter, particularly compared to last quarter, is the level of increase in exports. And whilst in itself that's very good news, when we look behind the scale of those exports, they are still too low relative to the scale of the business base in Northern Ireland. We have only 1,600 businesses in Northern Ireland proactively exporting. And perhaps disappointing is that within the level of exports in the last quarter, 60% of those exports were delivered by only about a dozen of world-class companies in Northern Ireland. That in itself has a teaching message and a positive message also. One, that we have those type of world-class businesses here in Northern Ireland capable of generating that level of export. But the message from that is that we can have those world-class businesses joined by many other businesses which have the scope and the potential to do that in Northern Ireland. So clearly the message, I think, coming out of the survey is we can and must do a lot better, but we have already here the potential for that to happen. But the survey indicates that it's not just about export. If Northern Ireland as an economy is to grow, and that's the ambition for all of us, it is clear that we must, as an economy, make ourselves fit for growth. In order to make ourselves fit for growth, we're going to have to undertake a number of changes. First, the changes, I believe, need to come from business. If businesses are to make themselves fit for growth, it's important that they, like any business that wants to be successful, must ensure that they have plans in place to make themselves successful. So that means scrutinising and reviewing and putting in place plans around sales and marketing, around people and systems, removing inefficiencies and ineffectiveness from within their business, having an external focus, I think, and then importantly underpinning this with a strong financial base upon which to grow. This is going to be critical, I think, if we are to prepare not just individual businesses but Northern Ireland for greater success into 2015. That's business. But government also has a very important role to play in supporting businesses in Northern Ireland, not just at an individual company level, but at Northern Ireland corporate level. Infrastructure, for example, transport, energy costs, these are all issues that have been raised by the survey. On top of that, and very topically, we need to ensure that the legislation is brought forward in relation to corporation tax, because that's not just going to help our existing businesses in Northern Ireland, but it's going to comprehensively enable us to attract new foreign direct investment into Northern Ireland and enable us to compete on an equal footing. If all of these things do happen, clearly we're going to start seeing the results come through in individual businesses in terms of growth, opportunity and export. Now, if we start seeing those results come through in individual businesses, it's only natural that we can expect to see better results coming through in our quarterly economic surveys during 2015 and beyond.